Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is true.
The Newcastle Police Beat, wannabe cop Shane Windell, charged with acting out his fantasies with realistic police car, a phony badge, and tactical vest. He's already been busted in Maryland. Dateline, Wilmington, Delaware. Maybe this police impersonator is just another guy with a Napoleon complex that believes posing as a cop will get him a date. He has been running around Delmarva in a blue sedan with police lights, and sooner or later he was bound to get some attention from someone. That someone turned out to be real cops. First in Maryland and now again in Delaware, and he got a date all right in a Delaware court. According to Maryland court records, he's already been found guilty of driving around a vehicle with fake police lights. Newcastle police report on June 15, 2019, firefighters from the Mill Creek Fire Company were dispatched to a fire call in the unit block of Patrician Terrace in the community of Limestone Terrace. When the firefighters arrived, they discovered the report of the fire to be false and notified the Newcastle police. When patrol officers arrived, they learned from the firefighters that they'd been dispatched to the same apartment complex multiple times over the past year for false reports of fires. They also learned that incidents were being investigated by the Delaware State and Fire Marshal's Office, who developed 25-year-old Shane Windell as a person of interest in these incidents. Not only did this alleged firebug, Windell, apparently have a fetish for police lights and sirens, but he may have craved the bent antenna, shiny brass, and clang bells of a responding fire truck. The patrol officers also located witnesses who saw Windell, just as the firefighters were arriving, get out of a blue Chevy sedan wearing a police-style tactical vest with a police badge and what appeared to be a holstered firearm. Officers then located the 2010 Chevy Cobalt, displaying Delaware registration 309530. Inside that vehicle, they observed a police-style tactical vest. Detectives from the Newcastle Police Criminal Investigations Unit, FBI Task Force, assisted by ATF agents, assumed the investigation. Police say that on June 20th, Shane Michael Windell was taken into custody and was charged with one count of misdemeanor criminal impersonation, pretends to be a public servant, wears uniform and badge. He was arraigned at a Justice of the Peace court too, and then released on his own recognizance, making it easy for him to resume his rounds as a self-appointed police officer who supplies all of his own equipment and a look-alike vehicle. He doesn't even charge the public for his gas. Newcastle police say that based on this investigation, detectives are concerned that there may be additional citizens that have had contact with Windell while he was impersonating the police officer and are asked to call the police at 302-573-2800. Shane M. Windell of 12 Lyles Court, Wilmington, Delaware, has been popular in the state of Maryland as he prowls the highways in his 2010 blue Chevy. On June 18, 2019, he failed to provide his registration card to a Maryland State Trooper, Jeffrey North, as he zoomed along southbound on US 301 at Route 544. Windell has a pending trial date for allegedly harassing the victim by phone and email in Harford County District Court on July 17, 2019. Windell has the hapless taxpayers of Maryland fronting the cost of the free attorney designated to represent him in court. That honor falls to Timothy Gerard Barr. A peace order was issued by a district court judge on January 10, 2019 in Harford County, ordering Windell to do all those things that an alleged harasser should not do: not abuse, contact, call, or enter the residence, along with staying away from the employment of the petitioner. In a plea deal with the Cecil County State's Attorney, Windell entered a guilty plea on March 26 of 2019. He'd been sidelined by Natural Resources Police Officer David Lethrin on December 31, 2018 for cruising westbound on Route 273 at Cecil Lane in his Chevy set up with red and blue lights. The Chevy was not on the way to the levee. He was also guilty of using a real-life siren. The fine for that one, for the alleged bozo, was $71. Stay tuned for more of the entrepreneurship of Windell in his pursuit of the public with his unmarked but well-lit wannabe police car.